Hello, my name is Huangshan. I'll give this presentation with Hou Yi. We will introduce the Swin transformer, hierarchical vision transformer using shifted windows. There are 5 sections in our presentation. First, let's talk about the motivation. After the vision transformer was proposed, although people saw the great potential of the transformer in the computer vision field, researchers were not sure whether the transformer could complete all the computer vision tasks. This paper proposed the Swin transformer and proves that the transformer can be used as a backbone in the computer vision field. However, there are 2 main challenges in adapting transformer in computer vision. First, visual entities vary greatly in size, such as the size of a person and a car in a picture. Second, the resolution of pixels in image is so high that it is difficult to train. To address these problems, a hierarchical transformer is proposed, whose representation is computed with shifted windows. The shifted windows improve the efficiency by limiting self-attention computation to local windows, while also allowing cross-window connection. Also, the hierarchical architecture has a linear computational complexity with respect to image size. Because of these qualities, Swin transformer can complete a broad range of tasks, including image classification and dense prediction tasks, such as object detection and image segmentation. Therefore, this paper proves that the transformer can be used as a backbone in the computer vision field. Next part is related work. First, let's talk about convolutional neural networks. Convolutional neural networks are hierarchical and can obtain multi-dimensional features of images through convolution and pooling operation. Therefore, they can complete all the tasks in the computer vision field and become the mainstream. For a long time, convolutional neural networks serve as the standard network in computer vision field. Their architectural advances have led to the performance improvements that have broadly lifted the entire field. Inspired by the success of transformer in the NLP field, some works employ transformer in computer vision field. Most related to the Swin transformer is the vision transformer. The model's performance in image classification is very well, while the model cannot complete the object detection and image segmentation tasks because it single low-resolution feature maps and it has quadratic increase in computation complexity with the image size due to computation of self-attention globally. Therefore, the vision transformer cannot become a backbone in the computer vision field, although its idea is inspiring and encouraging. Another creative work is pooling-based vision transformer. Compared with vision transformer, this model is a transformer architecture combined with the newly designed pooling layer. It enables the spatial size reduction in the vision transformer structure as in ResNet. This model has a hierarchical architecture, which means it is able to complete object detection and image segmentation tasks, and this model has a better performance than vision transformer. Okay, let's see the Swin transformer. Swin transformer creates a hierarchical architecture by merging neighboring patches, which is called patch merging. With the architecture become deeper, this operation can enlarge the receptive field, so the model will obtain the multidimensional features. Compared with the vision transformer, the Swin transformer achieves the linear computational complexity by computing self-attention locally within non-overlapping windows that partition an image. We can find that Swin transformer has many same characteristics with convolutional neural networks and vision transformer. These merits make it become a general-purpose transformer backbone. This is an overview of the Swin transformer architecture. First, an input image with RGB 3 channels will be split into non-overlapping patches by a patch splitting module. The patch size is 4x4, and thus the feature dimension of each patch is 4x4x3 equals to 48. The linear embedding layer then projects the row-valued feature to an arbitrary dimension, denoted as C. Then, several Swin transformer blocks are applied to compute local self-attention in each window. These blocks maintain the number of tokens, and together with the linear embedding, are referred to as stage 1. If we want to obtain multidimensional feature information, we need to build a hierarchical transformer, which means that an operation like pooling in convolutional neural networks is needed. To create a hierarchical representation, a patch merging operation is introduced to concatenate the features of each group of 2x2 neighboring patches. To be more specific, we will sample one data point in every 2 data points. This operation reduces the number of tokens, and the output dimension is set to 2c. Then, several Swin transformer blocks are applied for feature transformation. This first block of patch merging and feature transformation is denoted as stage 2. After that, the same procedure is repeated twice at stage 3 and stage 4. These stages jointly produce a hierarchical representation. Finally, we will obtain the same feature map resolutions as those typical convolutional networks, such as ResNet. As a result, the proposed architecture can conveniently replace the backbone networks in existing methods for various vision tasks.
Hi, this is Hou Yi, and I will finish the second half of the presentation. As the previous slide shows, whatever the stage is, the number of Swin transformer blocks is always even. This is because a window-based multi-head self-attention layer and a shifted window-based multi-head self-attention layer are always used in 2 successive transformer blocks. Look at the right figure. First, the input passes a layer normalization layer and a window-based multi-head self-attention layer, and also a layer normalization plus feed-forward layer. That left part is a window-based Swin transformer block, and also the first one of 2 successive Swin transformer blocks. The second block, which is at the red part, is a shifted window-based Swin transformer block. All remains the same except it replaces the window-based multi-head self-attention layer WMSA with a shifted window-based multi-head self-attention layer SWMSA. What are the WMSA and SWMSA? That's what I'm going to introduce. First, let's look at the window-based multi-head self-attention layer. The feature map is divided into several small windows. Each window contains m by m patches. Assume the map size is h by w. Then the window number is h over m by w over m. When self-attention is applied, it only does attention locally inside each window. The advantage of window-based multi-head self-attention layer is that it can reduce computational cost from quadratic complexity to linear complexity with respect to the input image size. Here, I show the details about how to count the computational cost of one vanilla MSA. The input is of size h by w by c. It will multiply with matrices WQ, WK, and WV. The WK, WK, and WV are all of C by C. Therefore, these 3 multiplication costs are 3 HWC square. When Q multiplies K, the cost is HW square C. Another HW square C is produced by A multiply V. After we get the dot product of the A and V, we need one more projection layer. That cost will be HWC square. Therefore, in total, 4 HWC square plus 2 HW square C. We can replace HW in the original self-attention with H over M and W over M so that we can get the cost of each window. And times the window number, we can get WMSA cost. And we can see that the complexity degrades from quadratic HW square to linear HW now. Having talked about the advantage of WMSA, let's look at its disadvantage. One of the biggest flaws of the window-based multi-head self-attention layer is that it cannot exchange information between different windows. To solve this, the authors proposed the shifted window to encourage information exchange. If we move pictures to the top left, this is equal to move the windows to the bottom right. Then, patches that were not in the same window before now shifted into one window, thus can do local self-attention. Cool solution, but there is one issue. How to deal with the incomplete segments? Because batch computation needs to take the input with same dimension. One simple way is just to pad each incomplete segment to a complete window size. But that will increase window number. For example, 2 by 2 is gonna be 3 by 3. There is an efficient trick which is also one of the main contributions of this paper. The authors propose cyclic shift. In other words, concatenate the overflow of the top and left parts to the corresponding bottom and right parts as the figure shows. Then the number of total windows will remain the same. To avoid attention between different original segments, like we cannot do attention between the top sky and the bottom ground, the authors use masking. In reality, setting a template to minus 100, meaning minus infinity, for the matrix elements resulting from the multiplication of those different label segments in gray color in this picture. And their results are very successful. Red figure shows they got the best results on image classification task image 1K. They promote 6% of top 1 accuracy using Swin transformer base compared to VIT base. The top left figure shows replacing the ResNet 50 with Swin transformer block. The results can also be promoted. These results identify that Swin transformer can be a better backbone for various downstream vision tasks. The bottom left is ablation study, which shows that sliding window is especially helpful on those dense prediction tasks such as object detection. And also, it explains why they use relative positional encoding instead of absolute positional encoding. In conclusion, Swin transformer is a hierarchical transformer which can serve as the backbone to downstream dense prediction tasks in computer vision. It only takes linear computational complexity with respect to the input image size by doing local self-attention inside each window. To encourage exchanging information between neighboring windows, the authors propose shifted windows and an efficient batch computation trick, cyclic shift. Although Swin transformer gets a great success in computer vision, we should notice that compared to the original VIT vision transformer, Swin transformer uses too much inductive bias of the images, so that yet it cannot serve as a unified backbone for NLP and other multimodal tasks. That's all of our presentation. Thank you for listening.